Hello everybody, BrioS here with the April 20th patch just around the corner, coming in with all those quadrant changes. It's gonna be a really interesting time post April 20th, and that's because the quadrant changes will come in with weapon balances, and that will allow you for a whole bunch of different weapons configurations and new builds, and that's really exciting for people like me. But before the patch drops, I thought I'll share with you this baby here. And yes, this is the well-known, very deadly Blood Asp, the 90-ton clan Omni-mech. And this build I'm using is the Blood Asp A. And it's kind of a meta build, so if you've never heard of it, yeah, now's the time to learn about this build. It's big, it's deadly, it has high mount, and it's, well, pretty darn devastating on the battlefield. And if you're looking for a beginning mech, this mech is actually pretty easy to play, but granted, it's pretty darn expensive. So what is this meta build? Well, no surprises here. It's triple BRxV in the right torso using the Blood Asp D right torso, and in the left torso I am using the Ultra AC10 with the Blood Asp D left torso. ECM because it's the Blood Asp A with a single jump jet in the center torso for a bit of mobility. And in terms of ammunition, we got lots of ammunition. For the AC5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 tons of ammunition, with 3 tons of ammunition for the single UX-10 in the left torso. And of course, the arms are kinda stripped of armor. That allows you to save some tonnage and get more ammunition. And by the way, I put a bit of armor on the left arm, 23 points after skills. That's because it has 1.5 tons of ammunition, so hey, why not, you know? So anyway, this Blood Asp has a bit of mobility with that jump jet, but it's basically a Dakka assault, and those always do well, even post-patch I would like to think. And with 43 points in firepower, 43 SPs, you're even more devastating. 2 nodes of magazine capacity to up all the ammo for the ballistics, 2 nodes of enhanced UX, and that reduces the jam duration by 15%, and a whole bunch of other skills, which are pretty useful. That gives it a cooldown reduction of 6%, not too bad. Heat reduction of 8.4 is useful because when you double tap, you will activate Ghost Heat and actually have some build-up of heat, which is never too good. Range of 11% is not so important, but it allows you to fight at extended ranges, and yeah, it helps, you know. But not really important because the UX-5 and UX-10 have some range. 12% velocity allows you to hit the enemy faster with those rounds because the rounds travel faster, easier to predict, so if you're going to fight at range, that's always useful. No skills in survival, but in fact this particular build I'm putting 9 SPs into mobility, and that's because the Blood Asp is kind of a slow chunky assault, so I'm just gonna try increase the mobility, and apparently it helps as you can see from the gameplay. XL, excuse me, XL D-cell bonus rate of 10.5% and a turn rate bonus of 12% makes it a bit more deadly. For operation 20 SPs for 5 nodes of cooldown for 5% or rather 10% heat dissipation boost, and a heat capacity increase of 15% with these 5 heat containment nodes. 13 SPs for ECM is pretty standard if you want to get 2 ECM nodes. That allows your ECM to be even more effective and allow you to stay hidden from the enemy's radar at longer ranges, or rather at shorter ranges. Anyway, and finally 6 SPs in auxiliary for 2 strikes. It does overheat once in a while, but you don't really need the cool shots because you can always just slow down your rate of fire. So that's it. That is the Meterish Blood Asp A, one of the best Dakka mechs for quick play. And yeah, it'll probably do well post-patch, so if you're not sure what to do, give this mech a try. It's not cheap, but at 64.8 kph, high bounce, Dakka, assault mech armor, it's one of the best mechs in the game, in my humble opinion. But with that being said, I'm going to prove it to you by showing you 2 matches with this deadly beast. So let's go. As you could see, we are on Grimplexus for the very first showcase match. And one thing about this build that's also nice is that it has range. The UX-10 goes out to a range of about 600 meters, while the triple UX-5 sits out to about 700 meters, and that's optimal range. And that allows you to lay down some fire on the enemy before you close in. And combined with the ECM, that's a really deadly combination, as you don't appear on the enemy mini-map. And you'll see that in this particular match, where I was able to support the team as they move up. And with the ECM, you don't really get Lerm so much. But anyway, we are cresting the hill soon. My position right in the middle of the friendly team, and that's good, giving the team ECM while I got a whole bunch of people to share armor. So let's go fight. Fox 7. Targets.
Whatever it is. You know what it is. My battle grid is not tabletop, bro. The giant platform.
So we've got quite a few mechs trading with us at Fox 7 High. Thankfully, I got a bunch of friendlies around me, helping to trade and share armor. Managed to drop a strike there. Sometimes when they trade, they forget to look around them, so poor situational awareness. Yep, strike goes down, does a bit of damage. With the range of this build, you don't have to rush in.
Move up slowly, guys.
So doing the usual thing and trading before we move in. Team is rotating to our left, as you can see.
Focus on Fox 8 targets. There's a Corsair and a Niger.
I think I'm on your head, bro.
Yeah, try to call targets so the team focuses their movement towards the enemy. They're at a bad spot.
Delta is in trouble. Left leg.
So enemy is hiding, man. He was trying to trade, but they're not trading well, to be honest.
Enemy UAV up.
They're actually stuck in the low ground on my left here. Classic mistake. And with the range of this build, I can do some punishment.
Delta is pushing. Right torso, Marauder 2C.
So that Marauder probably short range, trying to come in. Charlie lost something. Blew off a arm, I suppose.
Charlie also.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Charlie's in trouble. Somebody get a Shadowcat.
So one Shadowcat sniper there. Gonna throw a few rounds at him, chase him away.
Echo 7, guys. Wrong way. Echo 7.
Team is chasing squirrels on the right, but enemy is pushing on my left, as you can see, with fast mediums and... what's this guy doing here, this Warhammer?
Echo. Echo, just so you know.
So I run the risk of being NASCAR. This is a good position. Team is in a very good position. Enemy is in a horrible position. Charlie's going down. Interesting name. Probably an alt of somebody I know. So popping that single UAV to cover my rear, just in case people flank me, because I know I got fast movers on my left.
Yeah, we need help. They're pushing this side, but everybody's running away.
Yeah, everybody's still pushing forward in Fox 8, while the enemy has pushed us. Sometimes I wish people would look at the map.
Fox 7, guys, can you come back, please? They are pushing Echo 6.
With that being said, it's time to move between the two forces of our side. Now on the left and on the right. Right arm blows off, but it's okay. There's nothing in there. Oh, this Corsair's in a bad position, being lurmed.
Look at the map. Echo 6, they're all there.
And now these guys are on the hill, which is bad because we have them surrounded. 5-2 also, we have a numerical advantage. Good lines on them. This is where the ECM is really fantastic. About 350 meters from the nearest target, they won't see me on their minimap. So they're all gonna ignore me. This is why ECM is really amazing, especially if we have longer range weapons. Like on this build. So missed a few shots. Using the high mounts as I heal him.
Alright, thanks for coming back.
But it's time to close it. Try get a kill. No kills yet. Running out of ammo means I dealt a lot of damage. Yes, damage. Taking it now. There's a Corsair. Side torso's caught. Gonna move in, try get a kill. Focusing one torso at a time. There goes the left. Ah, yet again somebody stole my kill. KMDD. Is there any more targets?
See, you don't always have to run to Fox 7.
Fafnir and some stealthy thing.
Probably a Shadowcat.
Echo's fine.
Last seen
Shadowcat,
Shadowcat Echo 7, high ground. It's probably gone off. That was 1 minute ago.
Yeah, it's good to remember where the enemies were. That Shadowcat was trying to snipe. It probably ran away.
He just dropped.
Yep, there he is.
Spotted.
Or maybe a
10 minute
she.
Fafnir, quad LP10 Fafnir and the Shadowcat.
Anybody have eyes on a Faf now? Ooh, I see LBs. Yep, Fox 8, Faf now. I go for the fat squirrel.
Surprisingly, this guy is an assault and is pretty fresh. What was he doing the whole match? Maybe it was AFK. Real life happens sometimes. So, pretty fresh in terms of armor for me. So I'm just gonna YOLO this guy here. I still haven't gotten a kill. Oh! Finally I get one kill. So almost ran out of ammo, that means I dealt quite a lot of damage. So even though I got 1 kill,
Yeah.
I
Good
think I
team
contributed.
support.
And with that,
/S.
let's look at the damage output of this build. So 1210 4k
Yeah, likewise,
MDDs,
everybody.
1 kill which was a solo. Yeah, very vicious. All that Dakka, allowing me to earn a very nice match score of 784 with this beast of a mech. So as the previous match showed, this mech is a beast, able to deal lots of damage with those 4 UX. In fact, those guns have quite a bit of range, so able to deal damage with the ECM covering you from detection before you move in. And once you move in, you have the armor of a 90 tonner, and those triple UX 5s and 10s also deal lots of damage at short range. So that's a really deadly combination. Not only that, Blood Asp have a really nice speed of 65 kph, and this build also has a jump jet. So you got pretty good speed to survive the NASCAR, and 1 jump jet to get over all that little pesky rocks.
Lance is
But
slow
right now
and
we are
fast,
on Tourmaline
so
Desert,
look out for
and
it.
as you can see, I've been running my
Lance
big
Echo
chunky
5.
legs off, and that's because Alpha Spawn is really terrible on this map, and you get shot at long range from the other side pretty easily walking across the open. Anyway, with that being said,
Already have
I'm
spiders
gonna
in
make
a
contact with the enemy. I survived crossing this, so let's bring my guns to bear on all these guys.
Target acquired.
Bravo Limboat, Delta 5.
So, Lerm's flying towards this Mad Dog. It's a Lerm Mad Dog. It's always a Lerm Mad Dog. ECM shields me from being locked on, so it helps, unless they have tag. So, using the range yet again in this particular match to cover this area, letting my team move into a better position.
Target acquired. Artillery strike online.
Enemy has a bit of Lerms, as you can see.
Target
You
acquired.
can check where they are from all the missile trails.
New target acquired.
Gonna cross to link up with my team on my right. So, kind of risky maneuver, but sometimes you gotta take risk. Enemy normally comes from my left, Echo 5, so always be alert. So far no engagement except for this timber here.
New target.
Oops, we got a
acquired.
contact, it's a roughneck. So using this rock outcrop as a bit of protection. Don't forget I have high mounts, the Blood Asp has high mounts, so I'm gonna use that to my advantage on this engagement site. So this roughneck around the corner, oh, a whole bunch here. Very bad peek, 4 assaults facing me.
Damage.
Not the best trade, dealt some damage but took more in return. So this rock outcrop is a bit high, but I have a jump jet that allows me to pathetically pop that over.
Artillery strike online.
Oh, but it's way too hot, gonna have to reverse. Way too far forward at the moment.
Echo Hatamoto left torso, please.
4 assaults versus me is a bad idea. But, gonna wait for the team to come as I trade.
New target acquired.
Oh, my second strike goes down,
Lima, open left torso, Annihilator.
and it's a beautiful strike. Calling out the Annihilator's left torso. This Hatamoto badly hurt, lost the torso, right torso's caught.
Target acquired.
1-0 advantage so far. Maybe coming up here was a bad idea. Overexposing myself. Time to drop down. 4-1. That was a good trade by my team. This Accord Annihilator is falling back. Gonna try and take his left torso. But wasn't able to, somebody else took it. Can I get a kill?
Target
Nah.
destroyed.
But that push
Kilo, please.
that push gave us a 5-1 advantage. Very decisive.
New target acquired.
Advance, Echo 6.
Only we can throw the match now.
New target acquired.
5-1, guys. Swing in Echo 6 to Echo 5.
Making a few calls to direct the team in terms of movement.
Bravo's hurt. Mad Dog.
Because even though we have a 5-3 advantage,
Hatamoto, right torso, 1 more shot.
Target
Echo.
acquired.
even if a 5-3 advantage, if you look at the map, we are all pretty spread out, which is a bad thing.
Juliet, right torso. On me.
So Juliet's right torso is falling off. I think I can get it. Nah, I hit the CT. Almost. Ah.
Nice one. Joker.
But the Mad Dog secures the kill. Joker comes in. Talking about Mad Dogs, here's a Revenant. All Lerms. Ah, poor guy. Right, and I kill him. Lerm boats must die, remember that. So, 8-4.
Target acquired.
And we are in a better position because we grouped up. So time to push. Gotta watch out, my left torso is caught. Yeah, this guy tries to take my left torso, but Rex just spread damage.
Thank you, Conqueror, for holding him.
Acquired.
Let's end this. Good job. Good job.
So that's it, guys. 2 more targets. That was a massacre,
Target
actually.
destroyed.
We lost quite a few mechs, but enemy basically just fell apart really quickly. So just finding the last one. What is it? Oh, there it is.
Target
It's actually a
acquired.
medium. Oh, it's a linked. Oh, it's a dead Stormtrooper. So as you could see, I took a lot more damage in this match compared to the previous match, and that's because I took a more aggressive approach here, taking points, using my Dakka to basically tank for the team sometimes, tip off the spear, and very rewarding as you can see. 1196 damage, 4 KMDDs, 2 kills, a very smashing match for this particular beast of a Blood Asp, and that rewards me with a max score 684. Nice!